Okay, let's try and unpack this. Just imagine this for a second. You're 16 years old, and you're already a millionaire.
Right.
Not from, like, starting a company or, inheriting money.
Yeah.
No, it's because when you were maybe 13, you were mining crypto,
Yeah.
and you just held on.
Yeah. And that's the pretty fascinating reality for, well, a surprising number of young people now. We've been diving into these stories, these crypto kid millionaires.
Right.
Teenagers, sometimes, believe it or not, even younger. And they've pulled together some serious wealth in this, wild world of blockchain.
It sounds like their lives are just anything but normal, like the language they use, gas fees, yield farming.
Exactly.
And they're managing crypto portfolios that honestly sound like something a pro on Wall Street would handle. It's a completely different universe.
And it immediately makes you ask, like, the core question, right? Is this incredibly unique situation? Is it a dream come true? Or is it maybe, I don't know, a ticking time bomb?
That's exactly the sort of mystery we're getting into here, using the material we looked at. We want to explore what you might call the blessing side of it all.
Okay.
And then we need to flip it over and look at what the sources call the challenging flip side.
Well, on the blessing side, the big one, the obvious one, is financial freedom. I mean, before they're even out of high school.
Yeah, think about that. Skipping the whole job ladder thing.
Right. No college debt.
Avoiding college debt, having resources most adults, only dream about.
Yeah. And they're not just, like, sitting on it either. We
Right.
see them getting really involved in pretty advanced stuff. Some are running DAOs.
Decentralized autonomous organizations, yeah.
Yeah.
Like these online groups controlling assets, making decisions together.
Exactly. And others are launching their own tokens or, get this, mentoring adults on platforms like Discord.
Wow.
The material called them rebels with a ledger. Kind of catchy.
Huh. Yeah, I like that. It really is remarkable how quickly they've picked up these complex financial technical ideas.
Totally. They're not just participating. They're actively, building things in this decentralized world.
Oh, and there's always a but, isn't there?
Always.
There's definitely a big flip side here. It's not all easy street.
Oh, absolutely not. A major challenge that came up is social isolation. I mean, how do you even relate to your friends
Right.
who are stressing about homework or a part-time job when you're tracking, like, six-figure swings in your portfolio?
And parents, teachers,
Yeah.
they must struggle to get it.
Yeah, they often do. And that can leave these kids feeling really alone, even with all their online connections.
And the mental toll. It must be kind of intense. We read about the constant risk.
And a huge risk.
Like one wrong keystroke,
Right.
right? Or some sophisticated hack, and bam, it's all gone instantly.
And there's no safety net, no bank, no FDIC insurance to, fall back on. That kind of pressure, it's immense for a young person.
It really makes you think about perspective, doesn't it? The temptation must be huge.
Yeah.
Why bother with school or like long-term career planning when you think you could make tens of thousands overnight just by, flipping a meme coin?
Exactly. Buying into these hyped, super volatile tokens, hoping for that quick buck.
And that leads to, I think, a really key point from the material we saw. The real danger.
Yeah.
It isn't just losing the money.
Precisely. It's losing perspective. That's the core issue. These young people are dealing with wealth, massive risk, even influence, all at hyperspeed.
Way too fast.
Yeah, often without the life experience or, frankly, the emotional maturity to really handle it all. The analogy used was like giving the keys to a Formula One car to someone who just has a learner's permit.
Oof. Yeah, that paints a picture. So, okay, when you put it all together,
Yeah.
what's the takeaway here?
Well, I mean, these crypto kid millionaires, they're a real thing.
Right.
And their stories, they're about so much more than just the money in their digital wallets.
Right.
They're going through this intense personal growth, but under these incredibly weird, unconventional circumstances.
So, fortune kind of found them early, maybe easily, but building that stable foundation for their money, yeah, but maybe more importantly for themselves. That seems like the really hard part.
That's it, exactly. And if you zoom out a bit, their whole experience is just this fascinating window into our, rapidly changing world.
So what happens next for them?
That's the big question, isn't it? Whether these young pioneers ultimately, flame out, or if they actually evolve into the next generation of digital moguls. Either way, their future is definitely, as the source put it, worth watching, block by block.